I have so many USB dongles, and on my PC behind me, I've got about 10 of them on that computer. And I have 2 or 3 extra dongles that brings me up to about 18 USB ports on that PC. I need a lot as a content creator and a live streamer. You know, you gotta put your camera in, capture cards, stream decks, mouse, keyboard, all of that kind of stuff. And it just gets pretty crazy with all the cables and all of the USB dongles connected to your computer. So let's fix this problem, shall we? Okay, so let's first talk about the pros with this USB hub. It's from ACASIS, which I didn't know it was from them when I bought this, but they have sponsored the channel in the past. They're not sponsoring this video. I just thought this would be the best one without looking at any brands. I looked at the reviews, I looked at the build quality, and of course I looked at the price. The pros with this, it's got 16 USB hubs on it, or USB ports, which is nice. 3.0, so you can connect your Elgato Facecam like I do, or maybe my capture card so I can get my camera, cinema camera, or if I have a dual PC stream, I can connect my capture card to this USB dongle, or USB port, hub. I don't know what you want to call it. I'm gonna call it dongle because it's a funny name. I thought it would be huge at first, and then it arrived and it's a lot smaller than I thought. It's about almost twice the width of my head, but you know, I don't keep a whole lot in there, so that doesn't really gauge anything very well. Where is this video going? I also like that this USB hub has power buttons on each of the USB ports, but also it has a blue light indicating if that port is on or off. I like that. It's a nice option to have. I probably won't use it, just keep it on all the time, but it's nice to have that there. And one other thing I like about this is just because there's so many USB ports on this, I can get rid of all of my other USB dongles. So, you know, most of them have about 4 USB connections on them, and they are powered via the USB that you plug into your computer, which is good, but it's only 4 of them. The one con that I don't like about this is that you have a necessary evil that comes with this, and that would be this guy. You've got to use a power supply, otherwise this isn't going to work. Naturally, you're not going to run 16 USB ports off of just the USB that comes out of this fat guy right over here. It's not very long, but I guess you don't really need it to be. And it's obviously a 3.0 port or USB, because if it wasn't, all of these would turn into USB 2. If this was USB 2, it would be kind of pointless. So all of this is USB 3, which I like. So naturally, you would plug in the cable here into this and plug that into the PC, and if this has a small amount of USB ports on it, you could power it right from the computer. But with this, because there's so many, you've got to have a power supply. I don't like it because there's just so many cables that come into the whole situation. It's got to happen though. Now, there were so many options when it came to USB hubs, and I didn't know which one to pick at first. So I picked ACASIS for, well, okay, I didn't know it was ACASIS when I actually bought it, but I realize that now, and I'm glad I did. I feel like for me as a content creator and streamer, I need a lot of USB hubs, and this one does just that. It's got 16 USB hubs plus the extra 10 on my computer, so 26 of them. You figured that'd be enough, right? Even with this particular one, if you don't want 16 of these, it's still pretty small, but let's assume you don't want 16 of them. This particular model has 3 options. You got a small, medium, and this would be the large. So if you don't want this one, which I don't know why you wouldn't want more USBs, you have options to get less. So I really love this USB hub or dongle or yeah. But, you know, this took some work. I had to unplug this whole thing from my setup behind me and plug them all back into some extra dongles that I had lying around just for this video so I could take it off and show you. So, you know, please subscribe for my hard work. That'd be appreciated. And leave a like. Otherwise, this whole thing was for nothing. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. But until then, make something great. Can't throw these away. What do I do with them?